Welcome to the channel, guys, or welcome back. As you can see by the title, today is my biggest video on the channel so far. I finally passed my TopStep funded account. As you can see here, we're taking a short on MYM, and boom, TP pretty much got hit instantly. That was super quick before I could even really get into this video. But yeah, as you can see, that was a great trade on MYM, and it even went a lot further. I couldn't even mark up before I fully hit my TP. This definitely could have been a trade where I could have passed my account that day. Maybe not with this short exactly, but it did end up going up and reversing. And I actually did have it marked up, as you could potentially see. I might show it. I did actually have it marked up to take a long, but it just pushed so far down. I got in on that trade. I could have even taken a long and passed on. Like if I had taken a long, I could have passed the account this day. But it took 2 days, but it's okay because we finally got it done. Yeah, like I was saying, after 2.5 years of trying to get funded, I finally got funded. I've made a lot of changes over the last 2.5 years. Obviously, started with forex, went to options, back to forex, and then I finally landed on. I think I even went back to options one more time, and then I went back to forex for a tiny bit, and then I finally landed on futures. And on my first time ever trying to pass a futures account, I did it. Took a little bit longer than I would have hoped. I believe it took 33 trading days in total. So like in actuality, about 2 months or so. Just because there was holidays and what do you call it, weekends, of course. So yeah, but yeah, as you can see, making a huge move to the upside right there. Too bad I didn't take this trade. I wish I would have, but it's okay. Like I said, I passed either way. Only took 2 days this week. But yeah, guys, just glad I finally got to do it. But yeah, I'll explain more of my story towards the end of this video. We only have one more trading day to show. So yeah, let me just get into that, and then I'll pop up here on the screen to talk to you guys after. But yeah, let's show the next day now. Alright guys, now we're on Tuesday, and so we are taking a long here on MYM, and this one was super crazy because you could see me putting my stop loss right here, and if I had just let go of it just a second sooner, it would have hit stop loss and I wouldn't have passed my account this day. It was like right there. It was moving so fast. As you could see, boom, now we're up. And this one's going to move super fast as well. We're taking, I don't even know if I said a long here on MYM. Both of these were 40 contracts, which is my usual amount. 25 pips, or sorry, 25 point stop loss here. 67 point take profit. That's all I needed, 1360 just to pass the account. I'm adding fees, and boom, broke through right there. And it kept going, but I didn't care because obviously I only needed to make a certain amount, $106,000. I hit $106,000.18. And yeah, as you can see there, it went way up. But like I said, I didn't care. All I cared about was securing that funding, right? It doesn't make a difference how high it goes, right? I just wanted to get over 106,000, so there it was. But yeah, you could tell this thing, it just shot up like crazy. And of course it did come back down eventually, I'm sure, but doesn't matter. Don't care. That was just a crazy move to the upside. Two crazy moves, honestly, just back-to-back days. Just crazy moves. The first trade was $1,100, and then this trade was $1,330 after fees. So yeah, as you can see, I adjusted it right there. That's a crazy candle for the first 2 minutes of market open. But yeah, guys, just super proud of finally getting this done after 2.5 years. Like I said, first time ever trading futures, and first time buying a TopStep account or any futures prop firm account, and I was able to pass it first time around. I'm not new to the strategy that I'm doing. I used it before in forex, but since it's scalping and I was doing it on forex, of course you're down instantly on whatever trade you take. So not having any spreads on futures is definitely amazing, with scalping, of course. Of course, it's always great in general to not have any spreads, but, especially with scalping on indices, makes it that much better. But yeah, guys, let me just show you guys a couple more things before I go to my camera. But yeah, guys, here's the email I got. Congratulations on becoming a TopStep funded trader. This accomplishment proves your dedication to discipline and risk management, and I could get paid up to 4 times per month. And alright guys, here's something else I'm showing you. As you can see, I'm just blurring my account number, but yeah, so you can see 100k buying power, standard account, using TopStep X, accounts closed, and yeah, as you can see, it was created November 23rd of 2025, and as you can see, finished with an account balance of $106,018.58. So goal was $6,000. I hit $6,208.78. Seems kind of weird. Maybe I don't know the fees or whatever. But yeah, 33 trading days. Consistency was 21.43%, well below that 50%. I had a crash out day, so yeah, that worst day P&L was on a crash out when my psychology was just not good. And then my best day was my last day, $1,330.40. So yeah, definitely pretty good on that last day at least. But yeah, let's keep moving on here. And then here we are, guys. Last thing, certified funded trader with TopStep for me, Jordan De La Garza, who on this day, February 3rd, 2026, has officially passed the trading combine and is officially a TopStep funded trader. So yeah, it felt so good to get that in the email, guys. But yeah, it only took maybe I think an hour, if that. But yeah, and anyway, guys, let me go ahead and talk to you on camera here now. So yeah, guys, after 2.5 years on the journey, I finally did it. I'm gonna kind of repeat myself a little bit, like from the start of the video, but yeah, like I said, I started in July of 2023 with forex. And it's funny, I thought I was going to become a millionaire in like 3 months. I don't know why I thought that. Well, honestly, I do. And I'll just say it. FX Alex G, he was starting his, 100 to a $1 million challenge, his first one at the time. And I was, of course, as a new trader, just like, oh, okay, that seems like it's possible, obviously. Of course, it's like pretty much not possible. Is it? Yes, but for a new trader, no, it's not, right? So, anyway, obviously found out I wasn't going to be a millionaire within the next 3 months. So anyway, I kept going with forex, but then I found myself getting into options and didn't really like that. Went back to forex. Wasn't going so well, obviously, and I went back to, well, actually, I took a little bit of a break, just due to personal things going on in my life, and then I ended up going back to options, ironically, even though I didn't like it the first time. But I was like, no, I was like, the return on your investment could be really good, just the percentages are higher. I'm like, let me just do that, right? And I found myself getting burnt out. After a few months, I had quit, and I just kind of figured maybe this trading just isn't for me. And yeah, so I let it go for, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 months or so. And just something inside me was like, don't let this go. You have to keep going. So I started up again in early November, I want to say, but I was going with the forex route, just doing US 30 and NAS 100. And I was very stubborn to not go into futures, right? Even though I knew like it was regulated, I just didn't really want to do it, right? Because I thought that the whole contracts thing was going to be, confusing, but come to find out, lot sizes are actually more confusing because lots are going to be different, like on every single forex broker, right? So come to find out that it's all centralized with futures, right? You're gonna, like, if you take 5 lots on a certain, 5 contracts on a certain prop firm, it's gonna be the same as taking 5 contracts on another platform, right? So yeah, once I found out the more of the pros to it, I was like, okay, this definitely seems right, especially with me scalping. It's going to be the same no matter what platform I'm on. NAS 100, or well, technically NQ, it's going to be the same on all the platforms. YM, it's going to be the same on all the platforms. It just made the most sense to me. So I'm like, okay, let's give this one more try, right? And so I started, what was it, November 26th, and just played around, made $100 my first day, and I'm like, okay, that doesn't really mean anything, especially on a $100,000 account. But yeah, let me just keep going, right? And so sure enough, over the weekend, I was talking with ChatGPT, of course, and that's when I found out the lot sizes that I wanted to do, what the best course of action for me was. And, I still found myself throughout the month of December really figuring out the full game plan as to how much to risk, when, like, setting my real TPs, my take profit levels, all of those things. And then once I finally found myself like, okay, like I know my exact plan. Sure enough, it started getting better for me. I started having bigger days, better profits, and sure enough, on the last few days, I did really good. I did 700 and then 1100 and 1300. So it just kept getting better and better for me. Market started stabilizing because, Trump wasn't talking about Greenland anymore. So yeah, market started stabilizing a lot more and things just went a lot better for me. So yeah, finally, like I said, after 2.5 years, I'm finally funded. And yeah, it's crazy to me after putting in all that time and effort, right? I saw success here and there, of course, and I had my own accounts that I was trading on that weren't funded. And of course, I found myself doing better just because there weren't, strict rules to follow. But I know at the end of the day that following these rules is going to be more beneficial for me than hopping on a personal account and just kind of risking whatever I want, right? So yeah, I feel like funded right now is the way to go. I finally have my psychology down. I finally have my risk management down. I finally know what it is that I have to do. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Of course, the goal right here is, of course, to hit my first payout. It doesn't matter if you get funded or not. All that matters is if you keep getting consistent payouts afterwards, right? And like I said, psychology is on point. I know exactly what I have to do when it comes to my take profits, where to cut my losses, all of that. So I feel very confident moving forward. I don't think I'm going to blow my account, now that I'm funded. I worked too dang hard to get here. So yeah, that's the end of the journey for trying to get funded, at least on TopStep. I finally got it, so hopefully we don't have to do this again. The only time I do plan on doing it again is after getting my first payout with this account. I plan on getting a $150,000 account, and then, of course, passing that one. I want to get 5 total, right? So that way, if I make $1,000 on one day, I'm really making $5,000, right? Because of the 5 accounts. So yeah, guys, that's definitely the route I want to go. Just build up as much capital as I can, and then, of course, start moving to live accounts. That way, I don't have to be so strict about about the rules, right? I want to be able to be on my own account and risk what I want to risk, right? Instead of risking 0.5%, I could, finally go for 1 or 2%, right? Depending on how I feel with the trade, right? But yeah, guys, let me stop rambling. You guys get the point now. So yeah, just make sure to stay tuned, of course. Like I said, finally funded. So make sure to stay tuned because yeah, we have bigger and better things coming to the channel finally. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And let me say this as well, guys. Don't give up if you are, trading and it's been a couple years. Make sure not to give up because you just really have to dial in on the one thing that is going to help your future, right? If you've been doing this one strategy and it's not working out, you're not a huge fan of it, because I'll be honest, that's what happened with me, right? I've tried strategies and it's like, man, like I have to be looking at the markets constantly. Like I feel like I have to be looking at it like, not even exaggerating, but like 16 hours a day, because what if my move happens, right? Where with my strategy now, I'm just trading breakouts, 6:30 in the morning, Pacific time. And yeah, like I'm not a morning person by any means necessary, but it's what's working for me, right? So I'm like, shoot, I'd rather, wake up at 6 in the morning, Monday to Thursday, and make a lot of money, right? Than having to go to a 9 to 5, right? Because of course that's the end goal eventually, right? But yeah, guys, like I said, just stick with it. Don't give up yet. If you are in a situation, like I said, where it's been 2 years and you feel like it's not working out, if you feel like you need to switch up, your strategy and what you're doing, you don't feel happy with it, don't be afraid to make that switch. But don't do what I do and, change like 50 times, right? Don't do 50 times. Really find out if that strategy's for you or not. And, if you find a new one, keep working on it. But yeah, guys, anyways, let me wrap this up. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to click the like button down below. Subscribe to stay up to date with the journey and to see me get my first payout. And yeah, guys, that's it for today. I'll see you next Sunday. Peace out.